Hello, everybody. We're back. We're back to doing our regular show. If you guys noticed last week, it was just me. It was terrible. Don't watch that show. She's back. She moved. She's happy, and we're happy. New background for her. Everything is great. She's wearing a
It's a little, it's
Uzumaki.
a, it's a little boring back there right now. Don't look. Don't
Yeah,
look.
we're both wearing Uzumaki stuff. Our toes. Anyway, we got a really action-packed episode for you today. We're gonna be talking about trailers. We got Sakamoto Days. We got Invincible. We have some other random trailer to a show. I don't even know what the fuck it's about. We gotta talk about some of the release dates for the next season and anime it's coming out because this season's coming to an end. We're already done with the fall, winter segment of 2024. Man, 2024 is over in 15 days. Oh, next week we gotta do a bunch of top tens. We gotta do top tens next week. We gotta have a brainstorming session
Oh
while we're
fuck, my homework's due soon.
yeah, we gotta do a bunch of brainstorming as we're wrapping presents this next week. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna start the show with some some trivia. So she is pulling up random anime quotes, and I'm gonna try and guess the anime.
I found a random anime quote generator.
All right, we're gonna do
Okay,
five. We'll do five. We'll do five.
let's do five. Okay, well I need to find good ones then. Hang on.
All right, great. Well, I'll just tap dance. I'll just what was I gonna say? I don't know what holding space means. I see it a bunch on TikTok, and I feel like I've reached the level now where I just have no idea what the fuck people are talking about. I seen this like this dog with an apple, and it keeps like AI transforming itself into different things. But then in the comments, people are like, "I'm holding space for this dog today." I'm like, there's just two things I don't understand in one, and I feel really fucking old because I'm not gonna look up what does the dog and the apple mean on Google, because then Google's gonna be like, "Hey, do you want to fix your back too? Do you want to
Dude,
like,
I
do you want
love
some
that little
mittens,
dog
old
and the
man?"
apple. I'm gonna be so upset when TikTok is gone. Where am I gonna get my brain rot? Where am I gonna
It's
get it from?
anywhere else,
No,
anywhere else.
no.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine with TikTok's gone. I like Instagram stuff. I like Instagram reels. All right, you got the quotes?
No, yeah, I have one so far
All right, let's do it.
because it's a generator. Um, when I'm with Iruka Sensei, I think
It's
if
Naruto.
that's what having a father is like. When I'm with you, I think that's what having a brother is like. Now I'm gonna give you a hard one.
Okay, go ahead.
I want more people to enjoy fairness, even if only a few.
And I know this one.
You do know this one.
Is it something recent that we watched?
It's something you've watched recently.
Hunter x Hunter.
No,
Oof, okay, I'm gonna give myself two more choices.
two more tries.
Something that I've watched recently.
I can't give you any, ugh, well, not like yesterday,
Okay,
recently. This
okay.
year, yes.
Is it a guy saying it?
Yes.
Okay. What's the quote again? One more time.
I want more people to enjoy fairness, even if only a few.
Ooh, is that Attack on Titan?
No, one more try.
Okay, what is it? Oh, one more try. Okay. Man, if it's not Attack on Titan, I was like, oh, that sounds like something Erwin would say.
Was not Erwin.
It's not Attack on Titan. It's not Hunter x Hunter. I watched it recently, so we watched it recently.
You finished this before me.
I finished it before you. I have no idea. What is it?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Who is it?
Megumi.
Gato? Megami? Boo, Megami with the terrible quote. Most
Like, fuck you, here's a hard one.
fuck you. That was hard. I was like, Megami is somebody to be like, this shit sucks. You guys suck. Everything is terrible.
Okay, hang on. I don't want to do another Naruto one.
That's fine. We'll do one more. We'll do one more.
Okay. Okay, let
People
me
are gonna
try
be
to
like,
find.
"You suck! You suck! You're
This
terrible!"
is random. You
No,
haven't
no,
seen
no. They're
all of
gonna
these
say me.
anime.
They're
Oh,
gonna they're
okay.
gonna say me. They're gonna be like, "I knew that right. You don't know Megami quotes. You don't know everything he said. What's wrong with you?"
This one is also like a it's also saying like really random shit, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So,
You should have just looked up top 10 anime quotes of all time.
okay, for the next one, we'll do that for you, okay?
Okay, all right. I'll tap dance again. Anyway, back to my thing about holding space. Here's what I think holding space means. I think it means like you're looking at something and you're like, okay, I like this, so I'm gonna hold it here. And I like it right where it's at. It's not gonna move anywhere, so you're holding the space for it. It could also mean something spiritual. It could mean spiritually, it's holding the place of something different, and this is what it means. I have no idea. I don't know what holdings, and you know what? I'm never gonna look it up either. I'm never gonna look it up. I don't care. I don't care to look. I don't
Well,
care about the dog.
I know what holding space
Oh yeah,
means.
I guess I could ask you since you know what does it mean?
I guess I do have another person here, huh?
What does it mean?
I guess I'm not doing it by myself this time. It comes from theater, musical theater, and it's like you're
Yeah.
trying to explain it without saying you're holding space for it. You're you know how like when you're remembering something and you're like trying to honor it, or like how a good example would be like when people are getting married and they have a seat for somebody that's passed away.
So it is spiritual.
Yeah, it's like holding space.
Okay, you've done an amazing job of explaining this. 10 out of 10. Thank you for
It's
know your meme.
keeping
That's
it
it
with
right here.
fondness. That's why a lot of
Know
people have
your
been
meme.
saying they're holding space for defying gravity. Anyway,
This is our segment for holding or for know your meme segment. This is what you got.
I love being serious, XM. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have one for you.
All right, all right.
Knowing what it feels like to be in pain is exactly why we try to be kind to others.
Oh man, that could be literally any
That's a good
NC
one, huh?
to any anime show.
Hmm.
I could see Naruto saying that. I could see. Okay, I'm trying to narrow it down here. Is it a main character?
It's a supporting character,
Supporting character. Okay.
but
It
they're a very prominent character.
was the show made in the 2010.
Yes.
Okay. Um. Okay. So is it from Naruto?
Yes.
Okay. Is that Kakashi?
It is not Kakashi.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so this doesn't tell me when this person said it,
Okay.
but
Um.
since I'm just gonna say sure for Shippuden.
Okay. So we already quoted Aruka, and this is a top 10
And I
all-time
said I wouldn't
quote.
do Naruto again, but I need you to
Man.
see. I need to see if you
And
can
this
guess this.
and this is a fucking okay. Well, since you don't know, it's if you don't know it's Shippuden, it's probably not Pain. So, you said it's a he.
I never said
So
it was a he.
yeah, you did.
No, I
You're
didn't.
like he. You're like yeah, you did. Context clues.
No, I didn't.
Um. All right, it's not Kakashi. Man, I don't want to say Jiraiya. It sounds like Jiraiya. It could
You
be
need to hear
Jiraiya.
it one more time.
Yeah, yeah.
Knowing what it feels like to be in pain is exactly why we try to be kind to others.
Well, ain't no fucking crash out Gara. He said it's a side character. It ain't Sasuke. Tell you what, it ain't Sasuke.
Like, okay, when I say side character, I mean like it's not like the Konoha 12 or whatever. Like it's a supporting character, very big role, but it's not like Konoha 12.
It ain't Kakashi. It ain't Jiraiya, right? Not Jiraiya.
I'm not
Fuck.
confirm. I need you to give me a guess and I'll
Okay,
confirm or
Jiraiya,
deny.
Jiraiya. Is it Jiraiya?
It is Jiraiya.
Oh fuck, dude. Okay, it sounded like okay. All right, that was gonna be my first guess. Is
You're like,
immediately
this is
what?
not Jiraiya. I'm like, are you gonna guess?
Okay, I was like, it sounded like something he would say, but it doesn't sound like something he would say in OG Naruto. Because OG Naruto, he was fucking
Yeah, that's
wild.
why I was like, I don't know if I would like consider this like before or if it was
Yeah.
during Shippuden. It didn't say. So,
OG Naruto is like their fucking Ooga Booga arc. All they do is just all he does is
ooga
throw
booga.
Naruto around. He throws him down caverns. He's like, "Hey, it looks like you have that nice little seal on you. Let me just punch you in the stomach. Let me throw you around." All right, well, there's our quote game, kind of quote game. I don't know. We'll have to work out the kinks of this when we
That was
try and do
fun.
games.
Ooh,
Let
this would
us
have been a
know
good
if you got
one.
it.
Ooh,
Fine, do one
saving
more.
this
Do
for
one
later.
more.
Okay.
Do one more. Do one more. We're
Okay.
already here. Why not? It's our show. We'll do what we want.
Okay. Nothing's perfect. The world's not perfect, but it's there for us, trying the best it can. That's what makes it so damn beautiful.
Mm. And this okay, the show from 2010 to now.
So, this show came out in 2009.
Show came out in 2009. And it's something that we've watched that's from 2009 and it's a top 10
Correct.
anime quote of all time
We both have seen this.
and we both have seen this show. It's Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, who said it?
Um say the quote again.
Nothing's
It's
perfect.
Roy. Is it Roy?
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, dude. I know my Roy Mustang quotes, dude. All I
All you needed to hear was nothing's perfect.
yeah, that's because I could hear it in his voice. He's probably looking out the window, fucking
The fucking
he's
picture
staring
they
into the
chose
beyond.
is so funny because it's just him like smiling. I think he was giving what's her face flowers, so he has like this
Oh.
little like sheet eating grin.
He's like,
And the
oh,
quote is nothing's perfect.
when he's giving Armstrong the flowers.
Yeah.
God, that whole scene's so funny. He's so funny with her every single time. Every one of their conversations is like, boy, I'm so happy to be here right now. It's just so great to be in your presence. Oh boy, cannot wait to be here more. And then she's like, shut the fuck up, you piece of garbage. I can't wait till you break your legs. I can't wait till you're blind. She would be the one to go to his office and be like, boy, the sun's real shining out today. It's such a beautiful day outside. It's too bad you can't see it. Or what was the
Fuck.
shit the guitarist at the top when in that Savage
Oh,
episode?
oh, the stars sure are pretty tonight. Too bad you can't see them, Toph.
That's some shit. Fucking Armstrong would be saying the fucking whatever his name, Roy. Oh boy, do I love that show. All right. Let's get into the regular stuff. We have some trailers to go over, so let's go over these are some of the shows that are coming out in the uh I don't know, the early 2025 slot. What would you call that? Winter? Is this fall? Is the fall section winter, right? I don't know what the fuck, whatever this is. I think this is
I
winter
think,
season.
yeah, we're in the winter season. It's
No, we're
December.
not. This is the fall season.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
fall season. We're going into the winter season. I don't know how they differentiate these seasons in anime, but this is fall
Oh, okay. So
because
I
the
guess,
shows
yeah,
that we're
technically we're
watching
still
now
in,
started in
yeah.
October. So
Yeah,
this is the new
yeah,
fall.
we're still in fall. It's winter starts. I'm literally staring at it right now. Winter starts in January.
Yeah. Okay. So our channel is gonna be shifting to watching some of the other new stuff that's coming out. So, I mean, our channel is going to be basically just about watching new anime. And including anime, it's also going to be like we're going to watch some cartoons here and there, and I guess like I don't know, would you count American is Invincible a cartoon?
Invincible is a cartoon.
Okay, so we're going to be watching that. That comes out in March, so I guess that's like the latter half of the winter section, so it's not necessarily like whatever, but these are just some of the trailers that I thought were cool that just came out recently. So, Sakamoto Days is a big one that's coming out on Netflix, and it's basically the story of a hitman who retires and joins the family life, and then he wants to like live a normal life, but the life keeps coming back at him, and he gets fat. But when he gets angry, he loses his fat and he becomes hot and he fights.
It's literally, it's literally if Fat Gum were in Way of the House Husband, but Way of the House Husband is more action packed.
Yeah, this show looks really cool. It's by Netflix. Netflix anime is going to be coming out in January, and it looks really freaking cool.
It looks so good.
It almost has that I like the darker lined texture that they had that they're working with in
Hmm.
this anime. Like I've always liked it when shows like it looks like Windbreaker. That's what I would it's like a darker
Yeah,
lined
yeah,
Windbreaker. Um
lot
and I don't
more
know, it looks
line
really
work
cool.
in this one.
Yeah, I like this one. It looks pretty cool. The animation looks pretty sick. I know really nothing about this manga. I
Yeah, neither
haven't
do
watched
I.
anything about it, but I like the whole hitman shtick. I like the retired hitman who's just trying to live his life and he just happens to fall into uh random things happening to him. Uh
Hmm.
I don't know. It looks fun. I will enjoy watching that one. Um
Hmm.
and I hope that it's cute. I like cute anime that are action packed. So,
Yeah, I feel like
like
that's exactly gonna give you what you need.
yeah, like Ranma fulfills that quota of like, oh, this is cute. This is nice.
Spy
There's
Family.
fighting. Spy Family. You know what though? The more anime that I watch, the more I'm like, I think Spy Family's overrated.
Don't ever speak to me again.
I don't know. I just feel like Spy Family's overrated.
Put your words back in your mouth.
I've had way much more fun. That sentence doesn't sound right. I've had
See,
way more
words just
fun.
don't feel right now.
I've had more fun watching DanDaDan, watching Ranma,
Rainbow.
Ranma, and watching just random other things than I did ever watching Spy Family. I don't know. Not that Spy Family's bad. I don't know. Just it's just one of those things. I don't know.
Yeah,
There,
well, you're weird.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it just doesn't hit me like I feel like it hits other people.
Super fair. I love Spy
Uh
Family.
the other one that we're gonna be watching is the summer Hikaru died.
Hikaru.
Hikaru died. This one looks. I have no idea what the fuck's happening in this trailer,
I'm so excited for
and
this one.
it looks really cool. Like
It just
it
looks sick.
the trailer does everything that I feel like a good trailer should do. Like doesn't tell you anything and gives you just enough to be like to give you the intrigue. And the
Mm-hmm.
intrigue is definitely there. It kind of gives me a little bit of, I mean, now that I watch again more anime, it's like everything kind of gives me Jujutsu Kaisen vibes in terms of like demons and all that other shit. But this one gives me like the creepiness that Chainsaw Man has, but in like a regular like sort of schizophrenic guy way. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
it's kind of giving me like Erased meets demons. Like like
Yeah.
the that in that section in the trailer where they're like flashing all those scenes at you and it's like all black and red and shit. Like that looks very Jujutsu Kaisen-y to me. Um, yeah, it's definitely giving me murder mystery. What happened?
This is kind of funny. So I'm going through the comments on YouTube.
I'm also reading the
And
comments.
I didn't read them prior to this. There's one that says, "Can't wait for the panel. He's not sick, he's gay to be animated."
I kind of want to read this manga. I kind of do.
Oh, it's a horror manga. So it is a horror manga.
That's I'm excited. It sounds like it's a horror anime, and like I said, there's not. You see, okay, it's not that there's not a lot of horror anime out there. It's that to me, sometimes they feel like they're just like unserious, or they're like drawn in like a really like cutesy way, and then all of a sudden there's like blood on my screen. like
Yeah.
um like fucking like Corpse Party and like shit like that. Um so I'm excited. That's why I was excited for Uzumaki, but I'm excited.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
this
a
one.
BL manga. Oh, it's gay. It is gay. It's a BL
Ah,
manga.
excellent. We finally have actual gay stuff.
Oh, it's
Finally,
a
we don't
gay
have the
horror.
we don't
Ooh.
we don't have to be faking it anymore. We could finally come out and be like, this is gay as fuck. We could finally say something is gay.
Oh, it's a gay horror. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm even more excited now.
Nah, I don't really think something being gay excites me, but I am I'm interested
Okay,
in the
buddy.
premise of it. I am interested. Listen, we watch things like Blue Lock and we're like, God, these people are gay as hell. But they're not. They're not gay. They're not gay. The last I've been like keeping up
It's just
on
the queer
TikTok.
baiting.
Yeah, what's the other one? Windbreaker. Windbreaker, man.
You just said
Windbreaker's the one.
Windbreaker.
No, I said Blue Lock.
Oh, Blue
Blue.
Lock.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
the sports ones. Blue Lock, fucking Haikyuu,
Yeah. It's like we
Slam
all have to
Dunk.
sit there. We all have to sit there and be like, oh, they're gay, right? And then like they're not, but they don't ever say it. Whatever. It's
Tokyo
about sports.
Revengers.
Yeah, we're like we're
Windbreaker.
we're not supposed to say it because they're kids and they're just doing whatever. But it's like, whatever.
Dude,
We know. We
they're
know
gay.
what's going
Not
on.
not in a derogatory way, of course, but they're
Yeah, no,
gay.
no. That's what's happening. I don't
But
know. It looks
for the
cool.
record, not in a derogatory way. But
Yeah, no. It's just yeah. Yeah, no, it looks cool. I am excited to watch some more horror anime because
I'm
I
excited for
actually
you.
I didn't mind watching Uzumaki. I'm not really a horror person, but like
Mhm.
Uzumaki was just funny enough to where
I
I was like,
am.
oh, where I was like, all
I'm
right,
excited.
this was good. I like it I like good animation. That's the main thing. Like if it's a good story, and even if it's a little scary, if it's good, if it's animated well, I'm like, all right, you know what? I can deal, you know? So I'm excited to watch that one. That's coming out. When's that coming out? January 2? It's coming out in January 2, right?
I'm trying to scrub the video for release date.
No, it just says coming soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why
whatever.
people are saying that they're afraid that it's gonna get canceled. I
Well,
hope not. This sounds really cool.
even if it gets canceled, it's gonna be canceled from Netflix. Somebody else is gonna buy it. It's already a made anime. It's gonna come out. The thing is, it's gonna come
Yeah,
out
it
and
sounds super
probably
cool.
somebody will pick it up. Yeah, so
I think
that's
I want
the
to read it
summer.
regardless.
The summer Hakuru died.
Hikaru.
Hikaru died. We'll get the names down. And then we got Invincible season 3. That's coming out in March. I love Invincible. It's not anime per se, but it's animated. Um, I don't know. I mean, that's just something that I've always liked. I got her to read it. You've read past what's going on in this season 3. I thought the
I
first
have.
two seasons were really great. I've watched them so many times. The only thing that and I think that this will be good for when we watch this show with an anime channel. We'll be able to talk about like the actual animation because if you look at season 1 to season 2 of Invincible, they actually added in impact frames to season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a lot. The choreography from season 1 to season 2 was way better. The fights were
Mm.
really improved. And I think they took a lot of inspiration from anime and they made the fights that were already really great in the actual comic itself, and they brought it to life. Not brought it to life, but brought it to the screen very well. I don't know. I'm excited to watch season 3. This is like
Hmm.
one of my favorite things, so I'm excited. What do you think of the trailer?
Yeah, I thought it was really true to what I had read. Of course, the comic is different, but there was some like memorable panels that I had seen referenced in the trailer. Um, so I was very excited, and I feel like this is kind of where shit starts to get more interesting in the comics. So I'm excited to see where the season stops and where we're gonna pick up again after this. Um, I need to finish. I need to keep reading it.
Yeah. I and what's like this season's gonna be really cool for Mark because
Mm-hmm.
uh Mark's gonna see the why the global defense agency. I forget what it's called, but what Cecil's a part of, like I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the defense agency that's around Earth. He's gonna find out that they do some fucked up things behind his back, and they're just
Mm-hmm.
using Mark. But not only are they using Mark, they've been finding ways to basically exterminate him, and we're going to see that relationship fizzle away. We're going to see his relationship with Adam Eve blossom,
Mm-hmm.
but we're also going to see that it's not all what it's made up to be when you're a superhero and she's a superhero, and we're going to see a lot of Mark's inner turmoil when it comes to that. We're going to get some good old-fashioned Oliver and Mark shenanigans. uh
Very
i
excited
love
for Oliver.
I love their relationship. Their Mark's and Oliver's relationship, especially in the beginning, is so good. Like they Mark is trying so hard to not be his dad while also being his dad. It's Oliver, and it is impressive the lengths that he will go to just prove himself right. That he's
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not your dad. And he's like, well, you're acting like it. There's gonna be a lot of that. We're gonna get to see some amazing Oliver moments where he's just gonna be like, Mark, I'm gonna kill this guy. Shut up.
Why why can't I kill him?
Yeah. He's like, Mark, he just murdered a whole family of puppies. He needs to die.
He's
Like,
just like Oliver, especially like young Oliver, is so Damian Wayne, and I fucking love
yeah.
Damian Wayne. So it just he just scratches a good itch. He's such a little shit.
Yeah. And I love that these episodes are an hour long too. So
Hmm.
and they said in multiple trailers that this season will not be split into two different seasons like it was last time,
Good.
which fucking killed me. That
Yeah,
sucked.
I hated
Why did
that.
we do 4 month break? It's so stupid. For 4 episodes each, it was so dumb. But yeah, this season's gonna be really good. I imagine they're gonna be going over the Invincible War.
Hmm.
We're gonna see. I mean, we kind of saw a glimpse of it at the end of season 2, where we saw the different versions of Mark, and
Hmm.
we're gonna see the multiverse kind of open up. They were actually, I'm not gonna say they were the first ones to do it, but I think they were the ones who kind of made the formula work well, and in a way that wasn't so convoluted that it made you
Hmm.
have to like, I don't know, watch a whole 21-minute YouTube video of how to understanding the multiverse of Invincible. Like it's very simple to figure out.
That's what I was gonna
And you
say. Like,
could
I don't
just
know if it was like the first to ever do
it wasn't.
multiverses, because I know like Invincible is older, like the comics, but
Yeah, no, they're definitely not the first
Mhm.
ones. I mean, they just took the concept and they ran they it's funny now because it's coming out in an era that everybody's doing a multiverse, and now it seems like a trope that people are kind of over with. But this is what they made this comic back in the early 2000s. So
Mhm.
like this back when there wasn't really multiverse wasn't the craze. All the kids weren't doing it. It just happens to be coming along right now when everybody's doing it,
Multiverse
unironically.
kills.
Yeah, unironically. So, yeah, this season's gonna be sick. I assume they're gonna end the season with this giant fight with I'm not gonna say the character, I'm not gonna do spoilers yet. But there's a huge character that comes and he's such an awesome villain, and I cannot wait to see what they do with him. We also get Omni-Man. I didn't even talk about Omni-Man's adventure, his redemption arc, basically, with him and Alan, the alien. Like, man.
His what's that guy's name? His Endeavor era.
Not Endeavor. Not do not
Dude,
compare Endeavor
dude,
to
dude,
Omni-Man. Not even
dude,
close. Not
dude,
even
dude,
close. Dude.
dude, dude.
What,
Come on.
dude?
Come on.
Dude, they're not the same. They are
Yes,
not
they
the
are. Well,
same.
I'm not. Okay. I don't like Endeavor. Okay. I like Omni-Man. But they basically tried to do the same thing. Endeavor tries to go on his redemption arc. I don't think he was successful. I think he's still kind of a piece of shit. But
I don't think they ever redeemed Endeavor. Okay,
he also
you didn't
did the
even
same
finish my
thing.
hero, bro. You
He
didn't finish my hero, bro. You don't know.
he
He did not finish his.
procreated with
He did not use his
someone.
wife. He did not use his wife. He did not rape his wife. Sorry, triggering word there. Sorry. He did not. Endeavor did. Endeavor did it three
But you're
times.
gonna say Omni-Man wasn't an abuser?
He never beat. He never beat his wife. What do you mean he never did?
What's another 50 years, Mark?
Yeah, but he didn't beat his wife.
Okay,
He loves his wife.
I'm not saying apples to apples. I'm saying that there's just similarities in the way their characters
Okay,
play out.
okay. Okay, we're gonna debate this right now. Okay, we're gonna debate this right now. Okay, this might turn to a whole video in its own self.
Get into
Why
the ring
the
right now.
differences between Omni-Man and Endeavor? Endeavor was in an arranged
This is
marriage. Okay,
this is
hold on.
really
I'm laying this out as a YouTube short. Let me lay this out as a YouTube short. Differences between Omni-Man and Endeavor. Okay. Endeavor was in an arranged marriage. And it was to have both their quirks be powerful. And when he found out that the first child didn't have one power that he wanted, he did it again. And there are multiple scenes in the manga and in the anime that show him looking at the wife and being like, "Get back in bed. We're doing it again." And then he did it again, and that kid came out fucked up. And then he finally got to Todoroki, and he made the wife fucking insane by beating the kid, basically. And then he didn't give a shit about any of the other ones. The villain, his kid turned to a bad guy because well, there are so many bad things with Endeavor. You compare it to
I
Omni-Man,
agree with you.
okay, now compare it to Omni-Man, who was on his first mission to Earth. He was there to procreate, and his original mission was there to procreate with somebody. But it was also to enslave the Earth. That was also his
Is
mission.
that not a
Okay,
bad thing?
now hold me on.
No, it's not.
No, but over the time, he never completed his mission. He never did that. He fell in love with his wife as in multiple in the Adam Eve special we saw at the end where he was like gonna go beat up Mark because and kill his family because he was like, okay, this kid's not formulating right. But then he stopped himself and started crying because he loves his family. And then he basically pulled a Vegeta where he wanted to say he was this person that was so bad and he to prove to himself he kills the Guardians of the Globe, beats up Mark, does this whole shtick where he's lying to his wife, but he's lying. Okay, why do you think he's lying? Why is he lying to his wife after he kills the Guardians of the Globe? Does he need the
Listen,
lie? Does he need the
listen,
lie?
buddy. Listen, pal,
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
buddy,
need the lie, dude. Okay,
chum.
he doesn't need. He's lying. He's literally lying because he wants to have just a couple more normal moments with his wife before he throws it all away because he knows that this, like, he's not. He was lying to himself before he was lying to her, but now he's lying to himself. And then he beats up Mark, and then he lets Mark live. And he's like, and he's crying at the end of season one. And then we zoom forward to season two, where he is with another person, right? But the difference is there, he literally talks to Mark and he's like, this is just how our race is. We're not meant to love people because people die constantly in our lifetime. We live thousands of years. We're not supposed to feel this way about one person. That's literally how his species is. Like they have started going to different planets because their species has died off, but like he loves his wife. And we see even at the end of season two where he's in jail, he's like, Miss Wife, man, I miss wife. And it's crazy. Listen, he loves his wife. Omni Man loves his wife. He loves Mark. Like he loves his family. Endeavor used his family for so fucking long, and it took him until Deku's broken fingered, like disgusting bodies ass to go talk to Endeavor and be like, listen here, punk. Todoroki, he's his own man. He doesn't need you. It took him Todoroki's whole life to stop seeing him as a weapon, basically. To stop seeing him as something he never was. And he
But
tries
there
to go
was
on. Okay, go ahead.
okay. No, go ahead. Finish.
He tries to have some sort of redemption, but for God, for everything it took it till the very end of the manga for him to apologize to everybody in his family that's saying that he was the one who fucked up. He was just like, I'm gonna go save people, and that's what it means to be a hero. And when I save people, that means I'm doing right by my family. It's like, it's not the same. Like, and I'm not gonna spoil it for Invincible, but Omni-Man has an amazing apology to his family and to everybody involved in what had happened. And it blows Endeavor's not even apology out of the fucking water. So I will Endeavor and an Omni-Man have similarities. They are not the fucking same though. No way. Scene.
Y-
Go ahead.
The thing is, I agree with you. All I was saying is that there's similarities. It's the same conversation that we've had with Anakin and Aaron. They are the exact same person. You cannot argue with me that Anakin and Aaron are the exact same person. You cannot argue with me. But there are definitely similarities between Omni-Man and Endeavor. I don't think Endeavor's was done properly. Like I think they're both equally complicated characters, but I think Endeavor's more flawed than Omni-Man is, if that makes sense. And I think that there was like an attempt to have Endeavor's redemption be somewhat in the same caliber. I don't think I'm not. This is not me saying that Horikoshi took um inspiration from Omni-Man by any means, but Endeavor was a bad guy, tries to love wife, visits wife in the institution he put her in. He is depicted like trying to reconcile with his family. And this is not me being an Endeavor apologist. I do not like Endeavor. I don't think he deserved to be redeemed. I don't think he was
And
redeemed.
he
I
didn't.
just think that there are similarities between the way that they are like playing out. Because from Mark's perspective, and the whole show is from Mark's perspective. So you're kind of seeing it too as Mark seeing him as this bad guy up until the points that we're going to see him in. That's what I was referencing. I agree with you. I was just pointing out that there are similarities there. End scene.
I think there are more differences than similarities. It's like they both wear red. That's
No, dude,
that's
for
that
real.
that's how I see a lot of their
Dude.
that's where I see a lot of their similarities. Like I didn't even go into how Mark like idolizes um Omni-Man for his entire life, and while we do see that it's like it's that kid shimmer where Omni-Man leaves a lot of times to go and save the Earth or whatever, and leaves him with his mom. There are still times where Omni-Man is like, "Good job, son." Teaches him how to like ride a bike or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he does those sort of things. Meanwhile, like Endeavor is like, "I'm gonna put you on fire again. I'm gonna go beat your mom real quick. See if we can make another one." Oh, oh, you're lagging a little bit. Oh no. Don't be.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know. I know.
you still here? Yeah, you're still here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still here. It's
It
just
said
a
the
little
internet.
wonky for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, it said your
Um,
internet was unstable. Damn AT&T. We'll cut that. Doesn't matter.
I don't have AT&T.
No.
Anyway.
But yeah,
Anyway.
meanwhile, like Todoroki, the comparisons, that's just going into Todoroki, whatever. You get what I'm saying. I get what you're
Dude,
saying.
dude, I literally said I wasn't comparing apples to apples, okay? Dude,
What do you think in the
dude.
comments? You let us know in the comments below.
I want to know what people
Yo,
think about Aaron versus Anakin. Let me
we
know.
should we
They are
should
the
have
same character.
we should have a conversation about that. I think that would be a fun conversation to have about those two characters. I knew the Invincible conversation was gonna go fucking crazy. I love talking about Invincible. It is such a fun. It's a fun thought experiment. They give you a lot of characters, and it is super fun. I do want to do a counter of how many times Mark gets his ass beat in this season.
Oh,
The
can't wait for the new suit.
Oh yeah, he has a new suit coming out
The
too.
new
Then he forgot
suit?
forgot about the suit. So
Yeah.
much to do with Invincible. I cannot. We should honestly do like a we should do like a rewatch of it, and then before it comes out, we can like do the two seasons of it, and then we'll do like a rewatch something like that.
Sure, pal.
What do you mean, sure, pal?
Sure, chum.
All right. You have anything else on Invincible?
Uh, um, Omni-Man and Endeavor.
Okay.
I shook my hands to
Right on.
reference them
Okay.
shaking hands.
Yeah. All right. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Invincible season 3. All right, let's do the Demon Slayer really quick. The Demon Slayer game is coming out. The Himekama Kagura, the Hinimo Kami
Hino Kami Kagura.
Hino Kami Kagura. Technically, it's only
Chronicles
called the
2.
he. It's called the Hinokami Chronicles 2.
Do?
That's what it's called. It's called the
Hinokami. Oh, the Hinokami Chronicles. Yeah.
Hinokami
The
Chronicle.
Hinokami Chronicles
Oh, they
2.
think they think they're cute. Hinikami Chronicles. They're cute. That one. Anyway, the second sequel to the first game that came out a couple years ago. It's gonna feature seasons 2, 3, and 4 of Demon Slayer, which is gonna be sick. You get to play as Tengen, you get to play as Rengoku, you get to go through the Swordsmith Village arc. They go up to the Hashira training arc, so we're gonna
Hmm.
wait till the next. I think the Hashira training arc will probably be a DLC, uh, unless they are just gonna want money and just do the entire Infinity Castle plus the end of the Infinity Castle as its own game,
I was
possibly.
gonna say, I feel like they would either do the Infinity Castle as like Hinokami Chronicles 3,
Yeah,
Because especially since they're kind of milking Demon Slayer right now for the Infinity Castle, they're absolutely gonna make it its
Yeah.
own game.
Yeah, I'm excited for this game though. I didn't want to buy the first game because it's just the first season. And honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit about the spiders. I don't give a shit about the
I want to
drum
play,
dude.
but I'm broke.
I don't want to. I didn't really care for that game all that much, but I am excited to see or excited to play this one. It's because you get, all the characters at basically their full power that will
Mm-hmm.
see them.
Mm-hmm.
And like you could play as a Hashira on the first one, but it was like they weren't fleshed out. So there was no real point of when you played the game. It was like, all right, this is like fun, but also just there wasn't really much there. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited to play this game. It comes out next
Mm-hmm.
next year sometime. Actually, I don't know. I didn't even
Yeah.
see the game. Did it say a release date? This was just an announcement. It was just the announcement trailer. So there's no actual.
Yeah.
Uh, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It
yeah, it
just
just
says
says
coming
coming
2025.
2025. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't know. It'll
I am
probably
excited
come
for it.
out in probably October next year. That's my
Mm-hmm. Mid
assumption.
to late next year.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's exciting. That was just something I thought that throw in here really quick. Um
Yeah, I'm super excited about this. I feel like it's giving more Ultimate Ninja Storm. Like I want to fight them. I want to play the story and I want to fight them.
yeah, I'm excited to watch that, to play that. I probably will buy it when it comes out. The same thing as like the Naruto games. I bought the last one when it came out and it's sick. I like those fights. They're all
Oh,
pretty simple games. Like they're
it's a
all they're
fighting
all
game.
just yeah, there's nothing really to it. I mean, I think the biggest difference fighting game that I've seen is like Sparking Zero is different, but it's not. It's the same as thing as every other Dragon Ball Z fighting game. They just feel different compared to like the Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and the Demon Slayer games are played all the same way. There's no really
Yeah.
differentiate between any of them, so it's like you're not really getting much. And I assume this game's not gonna break the mold by being something different either. So who knows? I don't know. It looks cool. Hopefully it looks good. It doesn't look like shit. That's the only thing. If it looks bad, then kind of ruins the game. But that's my thing. Uh, and I guess to finish this whole segment off, we'll talk about some of the upcoming winter anime that's coming out in the
Oh
winter
boy.
season. We got Solo Leveling's coming out in January. Solo Leveling season two. This is where season one was okay,
It was
okay to
okay.
good. It was
Yeah.
okay to good.
It
They
was
had
getting
moments in
good.
there.
Then it
Yeah,
stopped.
the it just kind of stalled. Like they were waiting to do shit in season two. I'm excited that season two is coming out so quickly.
Yeah.
Because it's like it just came out literally last year, I think, the same
Mm-hmm.
time. No, it came out like March last year, I want to say. March to May, I want to say. Don't remember for sure, but
Yeah.
this
I don't
this
remember
season's
when
gonna be
we
really
watched
fun.
it.
Yeah, we watched it week to week last year, so
Yeah.
um
Mm.
yeah. But I'm excited to see what they do with this season. It is gonna be fun to see Jinwoo. Jinwoo's he grew on me as the season went on. I liked his powers. I liked how his aura grew. I
He
also
does
like
have
his
big aura.
I also like his friend, his guy who's voiced by Deku, the
Oh
Deku
yeah, I don't
side
remember his
character.
name.
I
Yeah.
don't remember his name either, but he was pretty fun. I like how he just has money. He's like, "Yeah, I'll pay for your stuff. Don't worry."
With the Deco voice.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
don't
worry,
worry.
Jinwoo.
Whoop. Yeah, he literally is just Deku. So that's kind of fun. I hope that this show comes out with dub and sub together. Like DanDaDan coming out with its dub and sub at the same time has been such a nice thing because we don't have to wait fucking a week for the dub to come out. Like, because we're gonna watch it in dub. We could watch it in both, doesn't matter. But I like watching it in dub so that way I can look away. You know, I can go and do things as I'm watching the show. But that's just my complaint. I'm hoping that Sakamoto Days does the same thing that DanDaDan did. Solo Leveling is going to come out on Crunchyroll, so it probably won't. It'll probably be sub then dub a week later. But anyway, Solo Leveling comes out in January. Sakamoto Days also comes out in January. We talked a little bit about that earlier. That comes out in
Hmm.
January. The Apothecary Diaries season 2, also January. We might watch the first season. We haven't decided for
Hmm.
sure what we're gonna do with that. We might.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I think we might try and just jam in the first season. We'll see how we feel about the next
We'll
couple
just
weekends.
stay up for 24 hours, watch it.
Yeah, well, there's only 10 episodes in the first season, so it's really not that
Oh,
much.
okay. Sorry. Stay up for 12 hours, watch
Yeah. Like, oh, during the
it.
day, we're gonna be up during the day.
No,
Make it
we
seem
can
like we're
only
not
watch
awake
it
for
in the
half a day.
evening.
It seemed like we're only awake half a day.
For real, I am.
Doctor Stone comes out. We're not watching Doctor Stone. I never watched it. Nothing that I was interested in. Maybe you
No, me
have. Have
neither.
you?
No.
Yeah. Want to escape from princess lessons. You know what? I actually did watch the trailer for this. This is going to be on Crunchyroll too. I
You
think you
want to
might have.
escape from princess lessons?
It looks pretty funny. It looks pretty hilarious. Like it was nothing that I wanted to bring up to be like, "Hey, we should watch this," but like I might watch it on the side. Maybe. I
Okay.
don't know. If I remember. If I remember to, I probably won't. But
Yeah.
um
Well, maybe I want to watch I'm a Noble on the Brink of Ruin, so I might as well try Mastering Magic. Coming out January 7th.
yeah, probably not. 100 Girlfriends season 2 comes out. We got Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf. Oh boy. And then we also have that one movie show that we were talking about earlier, the summer Hikaru died.
Hmm.
Ha- That one comes out in January. So we got three shows that are interesting enough for us to probably the most mainstream shows that we're gonna watch. Uh there's still other ones. I mean, there's a bunch of elf. Why is there so many elf ones? Zenshu. Oh, Zenshu is something that Mappa is releasing, so maybe that'll pick up some steam as it goes on.
There's a
Uh
lot of elf things.
yeah, there's a lot of really we should
Oh,
watch I'm Living with an Otaku.
here's another big one. Toilet Bound Hanako-kun season 2 coming out January 12th.
I never watched the first season.
It's a it's a popular one. I heard it was funny. I think a friend of mine watched it and she said it was funny.
Hmm. Well, we got a couple shows that we're gonna be watching. At least we're gonna be watching Solo Leveling and Sakamoto Days. We'll see about Apothecary Diaries, and we'll watch Honey Lemon Soda. Lemon Soda. Okay, that's all I got for trailers and everything. You got anything else you want to talk about there?
Nah, bruh.
All right, Brad, let's get into the real cool stuff. An hour into the podcast, let's talk about Don Don. All right, let's talk. Yeah, let's do Don Don. This is let's talk about the best episode of Don Don. Because we had Gigi. This is DanDaDan, episode 11, First Love. This is our reaction slash review. We do these every week where we just kind of talk about the episode and we interact with your guys' comments, which we love. We like talking with you guys. You guys are super fun to interact with, and we like the community that we're building. And if
Heck
you are
yeah.
watching this for the first time, consider subscribing because, like I said, we talk to you guys like it's like watching it with your friends. So if you like, it's kind of feel
Yeah,
that's
pal.
that's what we're going for. Don't I'm trying to be genuine here.
Am I not genuine? These my pals.
Yeah, pal. Beat you up.
Yeah. Dude,
All right, let's get
I'm
let's
my genuine self.
I love that for you. All right.
Thank you.
Let's get into this episode. Yeah, so we finally get Gigi. What are your thoughts on Gigi? What do you think of Gigi?
Uh, so, Gigi kind of annoys me. Not as much, not as much as Ira did. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah, not as much as Ira did. Um, you know what? No, JK, scratch that. I think he annoys me more than Ira did.
Okay, you went
Uh,
back on your word twice on
sorry,
the in
sorry,
two
sorry,
seconds.
sorry, sorry, sorry. I was just thinking about it. Um, I think it's interesting though that he has the ability to see ghosts, and I am curious as to how he got that ability because they never really like actually said. They're just speculating that he might have touched Okarun's balls. So, um,
Well, he had power since he was a kid, and
oh, okay, maybe I just misunderstood. Okay, never mind.
yeah, and he's related to Momo, and well, I don't know if they're related. He just calls
No,
her
they're
aunt.
not.
He
Yeah.
just calls her aunt. They're just friends.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
just a form of respect.
Yeah, everybody seems to have powers in the show, so it's not crazy to think that he if you're in an area you might get the power touch, you might get the cheese touch at some point too.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe I just misunderstood. My bad.
I like Gigi. I think Gigi's fun. I'll drink the Kool-Aid. I'm right there with every one of the people that he meets in this episode. He's everyone's like, oh, he's so cool. You know what? He is cool. You know what? Gigi is cool. Is he a ladies' man? Absolutely. He's literally Johnny Bravo. If you think of it, he's a new school Johnny Bravo. He's like, how you doing, ladies? Doing good? You looking good?
You know
Oh,
what? Maybe.
what's this? Am I pulled to this? Oh, it's just because you're a chick magnet. Like, oh God, the Riz, the
Maybe he'll
Riz.
grow on me. I don't know. I did like seeing the bits of seriousness though in him, like when he was talking about his parents and like the ghost in his house and stuff. Um, that was interesting to me. I'm interested. I just
Yeah,
he was just a little loud for my
yeah.
tastes.
Gigi will not be getting any quieter. So yeah, let's go. Let's kind of go through. I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about Gigi in the beginning of this
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. So
I think he could grow on me though.
Gigi shows up, and he's Momo's first crush. Okaroon is looking at Gigi like, "Oh my God, this man, this cute man, he's gonna take Momo from me. What am I gonna do?"
He was
And then
going
Gigi,
through it.
bro, and then Gigi's just like, "Hi, cutie, oh, cutie patootie." And oh my God, this whole scene, especially with Ira there in the beginning, I literally have in my notes, this is just a group of crackheads. Like every
Yeah.
single one of them is wild. You got Ira talking about they're trying to make a team of demons that way they can take over the world. You got fucking Momo's like, what? I don't want to. Okrum's like, oh, she's gonna fall in love with Gigi, and
She's gonna leave me.
Gigi's like, how many memes can I fit in one sentence? Like, it's what is this? What is this world? And then the Granny and Turbo Granny are just watching their show, watching their programs. Like, it's just a group of crackheads all in one little space, and I like them. I like them. They're fun.
Yeah, I do think he adds, while he is loud for me, I do think he adds an energy to the group that was needed. Like there just needed to be like a little one more notch in the like chaos ring that I think he
Yeah.
perfectly adds.
You know what? We should do one of those charts, like the chaotic neutral chart. We should do that for DanDaDan
Oh,
characters.
dude, he
That would be fun. We should do that.
he's true chaotic.
Yeah, we should do that. Sorry, I just got distracted on my TV. I have like screensavers and Pesto's just on my screen.
Pesto the penguin?
Pesto the penguin? Yeah,
Pesto
Pesto the
the
penguin.
penguin?
He's just on my
Okay,
screensaver.
but is it
And
is it little pesto or is it jacket
no,
pesto?
it's just when he was his beefcake self.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's
love
gone
that.
now.
Oh, all
Anyway,
right, I miss pesto.
yeah, so then after that whole interaction happens, Okaroon is like, all right, I'm gonna go leave. in Okaroon, and Okaroon has the most awkward walkout I've ever seen. He's just he's just he's just down in the dumps and
He
fucking
was just downtrodden. Like he was
dude.
truly defeated.
Momo's like, "Well, I'll see you tomorrow, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I guess. I guess we'll see each other
Like
tomorrow."
poor guy.
I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ. What a walk." And then we go back to back in the inside of the house with Momo and Gigi talking about why he's here, and Granny's like, "Oh yeah, both of his parents are in the hospital," and he's like, "I love life. Life is great. Isn't life fun?" I'm
I'm
like, dude,
eating.
I'm like, dude, your parents are in the hospital and you're pretty cool about it. Okay. And then
Yeah.
it's funny because later on they make the school teacher makes the same joke when he's getting introduced. He's like, his parents are in the hospital and he seems pretty okay with it. That was a pretty meta joke there. So I like that they followed it up with that. Um, we get to see Gigi being remorseful, as you mentioned earlier, about
hmm
being basically Momo's bully in a way.
hmm
And when they
I
were
like
younger,
that.
but they were both like 7. It's like, ah, come on, give yourself a little bit of break
Never
here.
too late for an apology.
Give yourself. Apparently, she didn't remember it. She was like, I don't know, maybe I guess we did kind of just like each other. Were we even friends? She's like, whatever, who cares? Momo really doesn't give a fuck. We find out that Gigi's a character from Uzumaki. Uh, he literally is in his house just seeing spirals, and the spirals get more crazy, and then his parents get sick, and now he's parentless.
Fun.
He's literally a character from Uzumaki, but the only difference is he left the town. He got on the first train out of there. So, yeah, so he can see demons. That's what we find out. And I have my list here or on my notes here. A fucking demon is at Gigi's house and it's screwing with Gigi's family. Will he escape? Find out next episode.
On DanDaDan.
Yeah. We go and we see grandma, the little grandma, and we see Turbo Granny just laughing it up watching a sitcom. Like they're just best friends now. I think that's hilarious. Well, they were fighting in the beginning of this. Now they're like,
hmm
"Ha, you're not that bad of a guy. Oh, you're not that bad of a guy either." Love that for them. That's amazing. Uh, we then go to the next day. Gigi is now a student at Momo's school. Gigi is acting fucking wild, and everybody's like, "You're so cool. You're so great." Meanwhile, Okarun is going through it. Okarun
Hikaru
is,
down bad, and he's having an internal crash out. He's freaking out.
yeah, he's freaking out during English class. He is, he's like, "Oh my God, she doesn't love me. Why should I be loved? What is going on? Maybe I should
I
just
need
do
to
my own
stop
thing."
drawing us surfing together.
Yeah, I actually paused on the screen that was the notebook where he had all of his little drawings and doodles of Momo and him like having a pretend life. They were surfing, they were like having a barbecue, they were doing a bunch of things. And I was like, this is so cute. And he was like,
He
fuck this
scratches it
shit.
all out.
Yeah, he scratches that. I was like, fuck this shit. I gotta go work out because that's the only thing that matters. He's like, my pecs and my abs. That's what matters in life. So he goes outside to go work out. Momo shows up and is like, hey, if you're not gonna eat, maybe I could feed you. And Okarun's like, oh yeah, maybe you can. Do it.
And then Gigi comes in like the fucking Kool-Aid man, like,
Oh,
hey.
oh my God. What a cock block Gigi. That's what just happened right there. Helgren was like, ah. He's like so close to that rice ball. So close. And I get him. I get him, man. I get it, man. You know what? If you were to be like, hey, want me to feed you this rice ball as I work out, I'd be like, something about that. I get you, Okaroon. But anyway, he gets immediately interrupted by
Okay.
He gets immediately interrupted by Gigi. Gigi's like, "Hey, I got this new milk," and Momo also has ADHD, so she's like, "What milk? You got what milk? Yogurt milk?"
I think it
She's like,
was nostalgic for the two of them.
"Yeah." Well, she was immediately like, "I'm not gonna fuck you, Okaroon. See you later.
I got yogurt milk.
I got yogurt milk." And now Okaroon's like, "Oh no." And he's so jealous. He is so jealous. He goes around the corner and a fucking Titan shows up. I know he's not a Titan, but is half naked. I don't even know what's going on there. He's like a,
He's an
I don't know.
anatomical model.
Yeah, he's an
Like a from
anatomical model.
like in science class, he's an
Yeah, I didn't know what he
anatomical
was
model.
until halfway through. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's just running. He is just running away. We're like, "Why are you running, bro?" But apparently he gains sentience by getting the ball, one of Okroon's balls. And this chase scene to the dun, 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 dun. I don't know what song it is. I tried looking it up.
We tried. Yeah, we tried
I
looking it
don't
up.
know what song it is, but whatever that song is, let me know in the comments. The chase scene to this was pretty crazy. I actually thought that it was the first chase scene that they had in this show was way better than this one, but I think that's because that was at night and they could mask a little bit of the animation versus this one being during the day, and you could see a little bit of it being, I don't know, it wasn't the best animated one, but it was still fun. Uh, I was like halfway through this, I was like, why is this guy just running? What is happening? What is happening in this episode? This episode feels like crack. Like, what is happening?
Yeah,
Um,
legit. I stopped and I was like, I feel like I am on drugs watching
yeah.
this episode. There's too much shit happening at once.
So the guy like kind of falls apart, and we're like, what the fuck is happening? 'Cause I still didn't had no idea what the fuck the dude was. Like I was like, what is happening here? Yeah, but Momo grabs his heart as he falls apart, and Momo's just squeezing his fucking heart. He's like, oh, I got him. She goes super dark. She's like, oh, when his heart fell out, I grabbed it, and I have it wrapped around in my fist, and I could crush his life at any moment. And fucking Okaroon and Gigi are like, chill.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, just chill. But then the Titan and his Titan wife have a beautiful moment because he goes to dig up um the discarded extra whatever skeleton thing, and that's his
Yeah,
wife, and they have,
she was an outdated anatomical model, so they threw her away and he
yeah,
was the more anatomically correct model.
and they're having a beautiful moment where he's like, I'll do anything for you. You are the light in my eyes. You are the trees. You are the leaves in my tree. You are the sun in my sky. You are the blue to my red. You are the blue water inside of my lake, and that lake feeds the world. Oh, I think I could fit one more in there. You're the stars in my night sky that lead me to love. Anyway, he's saying a bunch of those things, and Okroon's like, "Oh yeah, that's great," and I feel the same way about you, Momo. Okroon is inspired by all the cliche things you could think of, and
Yeah, just a little light bulb moment.
that's how the episode ends. What'd you think about this episode?
I thought with that inclusion, like overall, I thought it was really cute. Because the whole time, fucking Okaroon's just like, I lost her. It's over. We're I'm gonna be alone, even more so now. And then when he hears this like declaration of love from this animated anatomical model, he's like, giving up wasn't the only option. He's like, I can confess. I can be romantic. I thought that was really cute that he was like, oh, it's not Gojo over. We're so back.
This show does uh high school romance so well. The show does
Mm-hmm.
amazing overthinking analysis of uh your partner so well. There are tons of moments where I'm like, you know what, man, I was just like you as a kid. And, um, as somebody whose high school reunion 10-year anniversary is coming up this year, I see these things and I'm like, man, I'm old. Man, man, am I old watching that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm starting to forget what high school felt like. But then watching shows like this, I'm like, you know what? We're right back. We're right back, baby. Nostalgia's right back. Boy, do I remember talking to some girl and being like, oh, you're the love of my life. And then 2 weeks later being like, man, I really like cars. And then completely forgetting about the girl because that's what high school is. Why don't you like me anymore? I started playing Assassin's Creed 2.
Dude, I would
Was
beat
that
you
not?
up.
That's how high school was for me,
I
man.
would beat you up.
I would disappear off the face of the earth for a couple weeks, be like, "What's happening with you?" Oh, I'm just playing Fallout. Fallout 4 came out in 2015 or 2014. I love Fallout 4. Did not see. I broke up with the girl because I wanted to play Fallout 4. I know it says a lot about me, but you know what? It says talks about my commitment to the game. It's like about the commitment to Fallout 4. My commit That's a 10-year long relationship. I just played Fallout 4 again recently. So think about it. I'm the committed one.
And you didn't break up with me.
Like
Yeah, that's
Fallout
right.
4, baby. That's that's the moral of the story. Anyway, do you have anything else on DanDaDan?
Um, Not really. Excited as always.
Next episode will be the season finale. So sad we get to say goodbye to DanDaDan. But yeah, next week we're gonna have a bunch of top 10 things. So expect to have a 3 hour long episode next week. We're gonna go over Dragon Ball Daima. We're gonna go over um we got a bunch of stuff going on next week. I think we might as well just save Ranma for next week. We'll do 2 episodes of Ranma for next week. I think that'll be worth it because this one was just the pig turns into a pig. So that was the big thing of this episode. Love Ranma. There's not much to go over with Ranma. So maybe we combine 2 episodes. We'll have a little bit of a longer conversation about it. But we got top 10 lists next week. We're gonna be uh you know getting moving us into the next year. Um yeah, so that's kind of all I got. You got anything else for this week?
Nah, bruh.
All right, bruh. See you, Brez, later, bruh. See you later, Brez. Bye.